started, every 2 to 3 days is probably better. It gives me time to actually think about what I want to say. Today, I want to talk to religious people. Every religion. I'm not specifying Christianity, I mean every single person who considers themselves religious. Okay? Now, if you go back through all the ancient Indian texts, there's fucking evidence that everything that is said in them actually happened. It's undeniable if you actually look into it. In the Christian texts, and the more modernized Western religions, and Islam, and all of that type of stuff, Judaism, all of that, okay, now they all stem from the original Hebrew, ancient Hebrew Bibles, okay? Now, in those Bibles, they do not refer to a God. They refer to Elohim. And Elohim in ancient Hebrew is a masculine plural meaning the powerful ones. Multiple. There is not one God. They were extraterrestrial beings who came down, terraformed the earth, and turned it into somewhere livable, and then enslaved humans by taking the base humans that were there and mixing their own genetics with them. It's in the Bible, it's in every fucking book you read if you go back to the original text. The word Ruach is not a reference to God's power. It means a flying machine that creates wind. True fact, okay? Like, guy who I share a name with, Paul Wallace. I'm Reef Wallace. Paul Wallace. We're both even spelled the same way. I can probably a good chance we're actually related. Look that guy up. He'll tell you, straight up, exactly what all of it means. He'll do a lot better job than I can. But I wanted to at least get people fucking thinking about it, because when you go back into ancient Hebrew, it's a very concrete language. Everything that they say it means something. It might have 2 or 3 different variations of the meaning, but they all come back to, like, Ruach can be something that spreads its wings and flies without moving, creating wind. It could be something that creates wind while it's flying. It could be a machine that flies and creates wind without its wings moving. So, look into this stuff. I mean, it's not really my job to teach us all about the most basic thing on the fucking planet that you've all been lied to about. So start paying attention, doing some research into your religion, and looking into people like this guy, Paul Wallace. He's an archdeacon, or archdeacon, however you want to say it. He is basically discommunicated from the church because he has straight up gone, okay, I went and studied and learned ancient Hebrew and went back and read the actual ancient Hebrew text and translated it properly. And guess what? There isn't one single God. There were a multitude of gods, and those gods were not fucking omnipresent, omniscient, fucking omniscient, or omnisentient. But they were flesh and blood just like you and I, although they came from another planet and they lived a lot longer than humans do. They had advanced technology and they genetically manipulated the species. So, look into it yourself, pay attention, learn your history. Also, even the ancient Norse or the ancient Greek, it's all the same beings. The ancient Hindu texts, every one of them has the same pantheon of gods, they just gave them different names. Christians and pagans all worship the same fucking beings. Christians and Jews and Islam, you guys just don't realize that who you're worshipping is not who you're worshipping. Wake up already.